Hi there, I'm Nicole from Puraforce Remedies. Today I am recording a short video for you about my birthing kit. Lots of you have purchased this kit from my website and I wanted to tell you all about the benefits. So it comes with all of the instructions, all of the storage and dosing information. What makes this different to other Puraforce products is that I've actually dispensed these in pilules. Now my reason for doing this is it's far easier to carry this around if it's light like pilules, and also it's great and easy for birth partners and support people to take it into wherever it is that you're choosing to birth your baby, whether that be the hospital, the birthing centre or a home birth. So these are absolutely awesome kits. I had my two beautiful girls at home in water with the help of homeopathy, and I've had countless emails and testimonials about how incredible it's been, and particularly for subsequent babies, women who have been able to achieve successful VBACs, inductions, things like that with these remedies instead of having to have medical intervention. But obviously you need to use your common sense and use these alongside with whatever other method you're choosing. So let's go through everything that's in the kit and how you use it. So the first thing that I want to do is talk about the two the two creams and ointments that are in there. Now the first one is an arnica cream. Now this is absolutely brilliant to rub all over mum. So all of her tummy and her legs and everything after she's had the baby, for all of those aches and pains and for that bruised and battered feeling. It's also really good to rub really gently on the baby's head, because often they come out with a bit of a head that's squished, or it can even have a hematoma on it, or it can just be really swollen and they can have a bit of a headache. So that works beautifully just to rub on. The other one is the baby rash ointment, and this is great for baby to, as soon as baby comes out, to lather from front to back, whether it's a boy or a girl, to really help with that first meconium stool not being stuck and you having to really work hard to get it off the skin. A lot of people unfortunately, they damage baby's skin. It can separate and bleed just because the meconium gets so sticky and gets stuck, particularly with women, or with girls, in between all the folds. So this is really, really awesome to put on as soon as baby comes out, so that then when you do get that first meconium poo, it can just be slid straight off. This is also great for mum after she's had her baby, to go all the way from the front to the back in all the private bits, to stop with the first tearing and pain, with the first urination and first bowel movement, and it's really awesome to heal up tears. Let's get on to the remedies. Now the way that you take these is you place them directly into the cap. One dose is always 3 pilules, and even after 14 years it takes me a bit of a toing and froing to get it. From there you put it directly underneath the tongue, like this, and then you suck on it. So you can see that they're there. So as long as you're sucking on that, and it's going into the saliva, that's how the remedies are administered. So therefore it's completely safe to be taken. If there are medications like oxytocin, pain relief medications, it doesn't have any interactions because it doesn't go through the gut. So in that way, homeopathy is completely safe to be used along any other pharmaceutical route that's necessary, even women who have diabetes in their pregnancy. So I just took a dose of Nux vomica. This is a great remedy for irritability, for constipation, for nausea, for any of that bowely type stuff that happens with pregnancy. And those last few stages, really good for reflux. And all of these instructions are all in my paperwork that comes with it. But that's what Nux vomica is for. Phosphoric acid is awesome for exhaustion. Really good for mum and dad during those long hours of labour, and mum particularly in those middle to third stage where they're starting to get tired and they're not feeling as if they have the energy to push through. Really, really fantastic remedy for energy. I like to give this to women and men, of the new parents of the new baby, 2 to 3 times a week, just as a standard prescription once baby has come out, to really help with all of those energy levels with the caring of newborn baby. Okay, what have we got next? I'm just going to go a quick run through and then I'll go through the paperwork. Phosphorus, this is an awesome remedy to stop hemorrhage and bleeding. I've had incredible testimonials from home birth midwives here in Australia and also in the UK who have used this with women as they were waiting for a hospital transfer, and they've not needed to have a transfer. So fantastic for any kind of bleeding and hemorrhaging. Arnica, that's the internal for the, which is similar, or the same remedy, but similar application. This you're using topically. For arnica, which is rubbing into the belly, this one you give orally to help with that feeling of being bruised and battered, really important for mum after the birth, to help with swelling and pain. Gelsemium, this is a remedy for anxiety, overwhelm. It's for that, I can't do this anymore, I don't know if I can do it, or if there's been a change in your birth plan, or baby's gone into complications, or it's starting to feel a bit out of your control, really fantastic remedy to give both mum and dad. Aconite, this is fantastic remedy for shock. So very good if it's a quick birth, or if it's a birth that you weren't anticipating an outcome. Really good to give you and baby and possibly dad this remedy to help with shock. Staphysagria, this is a fantastic remedy if there's been any lesions or any cutting. So very good for caesareans and for episiotomies. Cimicifuga, this is one of the parts of our birthing or pre-birth protocol, which is all in here, to help tone the uterus and get everything working. Also fantastic to ripen it up before labour. Also very good for clamping it down after you've delivered the placenta. Sepia, this is a fantastic remedy for pre-birth and after birth. Really one of the most important ones in the kit itself. It's for women who don't want to be touched, who are grumpy, who are irritable, and who go into themselves in labour. So if you're a woman who is independent and wants to do this on her own and is feeling quite obstinate and don't touch me and this needs to be my way and quite controlling and quite fearful at the same time, you'll do really well on this remedy. Coloflum, this is a great remedy to help get rhythm happening in your contractions, to make sure that you're going to have a progressive labour. It's very good for women who have labour that's intermittent or that it's not progressive. So I use this a lot with women who are up against a timeline. Perhaps they've got a doctor or a caregiver who's saying, look, we really need to do a caesarean because you're getting that close. I give this to help get things moving and initiated as a natural assistance rather than having to do the oxytocin or the gel or a sweep. But it's really great as well to keep things moving. So once you do have a regular rhythm of contractions, keep this up and then it won't go into that stopping and starting, which can be so emotionally and physically exhausting. Pulsatilla, part of the pre-birth and after-birth protocol that's included in here. What it's most notably brilliant for is bringing in milk and helping with day 3 baby blues. Most of the women that contact me after their birth kit talk about this remedy, after they bought the kit and used it rather, they talk about this remedy the most, that this remedy's helped them so much that last time they had a really bad day 3, or they really struggled with connecting, with bonding to a child or managing multiple children and different scenarios. This is a great remedy emotionally. It also has a great action on the uterus pre-labour and the milk afterwards. And finally, my last remedy, Hypericum. Fantastic if there has been any kind of nerve pain or nerve damage that can come from an epidural, or you're in a lot of pain during the pregnancy or after, or during the labour or after. So that's just a quick rundown. In here also comes my full list of remedies and what they can be used for, which is a much more succinct version of what I've just talked about, and my pre-birth care and my after-birth care. So at any time you can call me on toll-free 1800 244 449. You can order this from our website as well, or you can click below to place your order now and we'll express post it out to you. When you receive your kit, if you have a good read through and you've got any other questions, that's always a better way to then call me and we can talk through specifics. Hope you found this valuable, and yeah, good luck and have the best birth that you possibly can and enjoy your baby. See you later.